Today we're going to talk about improving your circumstances versus improving yourself. A guy named James Allen in a book called As a Man Thinketh has a great quote. He says this: people are anxious to improve their circumstances, but are unwilling to improve themselves, and therefore they remain bound. How true is that? I think in our day especially, so many people want to reach out for the last step, on the last rung on the ladder, to be the famous YouTube star, to be the famous singer, to be the next Justin Bieber, to be the VP of their company in only a short amount of time. And I think the internet plays a little bit of role in that. We kind of see the get-rich-quick people out there, and we kind of think that that's going to apply to us. But today, I want to talk about what it looks like to actually improve ourselves versus our circumstances and how. So I've got 3 points for you today, and here's the first one, and you just heard it. Personal growth is absolutely the key, not manually changing your circumstances. Listen, we all want to be healthier. We all want to lose some weight. We all want to diet better, be more spiritual, reading our Bibles, going to church, or improving our job, our sport, whatever it is. We all have those goals. But what if I told you that instead of trying to go for these goals, that if we worked on ourselves, that these goals might come a little bit faster to us? You see, if we focus on the internal rather than the external, if we focus on ourselves mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically, if we do that instead, when we hit these snags in our lives where we want to improve and get better at something, we may find that we're better actually equipped to deal with these issues than if we just try to improve them in a vacuum. My second point is that there's a difference between ideas and execution. So many of us have all these ideas, right? You've heard the phrase, a goal without a plan is a wish. So many people are wishing for their goals to just come true, but none of us have plans to accomplish them. And so you're going to have to figure out a way to turn these ideas into actions and begin to reverse engineer what it looks like to accomplish that idea and make it come to fruition. I hear it all the time. My buddy's got the newest idea for the best app. He's going to send your dry cleaning through the mail to you, or whatever the idea is. And everyone's got these ideas, but ideas don't really mean anything without an execution. So we can hope and dream all we want, but unless you're executing on the idea and taking that first step to making this happen, you're not going to get anywhere. My last point is that improving yourself is a lifelong process. I was having a conversation the other day with a friend, and he kind of looked at me after we were going through some stuff. A guy that we're in a mentoring relationship, and I said, or he said to me rather, at what point will I finally have just got there? You know, when will I have this down? And the answer I said to him, and I think the answer rings true today, is never. You'll never be done growing. It's just the nature of our lives, the way our natures are set up, the way the world is set up. There's always going to be more to learn, more to grow, more to see. And so you've got to continually pursue that personal growth. I heard John Maxwell, the leadership guru, say once, if you find yourself in the smartest class, find a new class. And what he means by that is if you find, like, in your field or in your circles of friends, that you might be kind of the smartest person, you've kind of got it all figured out, don't surround yourself with those people where you're always pouring into. Find some people that can pour into you, and you can continue to grow, because ultimately there's going to be other people out there that are passing you by. And so that can't be done by tweaking your circumstances. It can only be done by trying to improve yourself as well. I hope these tips helped you guys. They're tips that I live by, and I try to incorporate into my life and improving myself. And you'll find this at the end of the day, that if you're improving yourself, no matter what your circumstances are, you're always going to be feeling like you're growing, and you're happy, and you're joyful, and then you're loving the people around you. So continue to improve yourselves, and your circumstances will take care of themselves as well.